Hello guys, this is Night Flame, and today guys, I will be reviewing, I guess, my first ever review for Patsy Walker, also known as Hellcat, issue number 2. I did not review issue number 1, but I thought it was overall enjoyable, so what did I think of issue number 2? By the way, spoilers will happen. I will try not to get like really heavy with spoilers, but they will definitely happen, so if you haven't read this book, I recommend you guys to not watch this video unless you really don't care about what happens with the plot. So yeah, this book is written by Kate Leth with art by Brittany Williams and Megan Wilson on the coloring. Okay, so what did I think about this issue of Hellcat? First, let me summarize the plot so I can then talk about it. So in this issue, our character Patsy, she is working retail for the first time ever, and it's crazy, it's chaotic. I can understand why. I work in a fast food restaurant, so I can understand what it will feel like to be, in retail, and especially in a very busy retail. So that happens. Her boss is like 17 years old, and she is not that good at being a boss. But basically, what happens is that Patsy is trying to work, because she's broke basically, and while she's working, there's this girl who steals from her store. Her best friend or her new roommate, basically, he comes to visit, and then at the end, Hetty, I forgot her name, but the girl with the rights to her book, she also comes to the store, and all of them distract Patsy, so she ends up taking a bunch of breaks in between her shift, and she ends up getting fired at the end because she wasn't consistent, I guess, with like she wasn't not consistent, but she was like not really how do you call it? She wasn't like let me see the word. Like she wasn't really focused on her job. Like she was taking a lot of breaks, and she gets fired. So she ends up kind of basically making a meetup with a bunch of other female superheroes, and they have burgers together, and that's where the issue ends. And at the end, Valkyr ends up telling uh, Patsy that there is this new threat coming, and nobody knows this threat except Valkyr and Patsy. Uh, I think, and She-Hulk might know, and Monica might know, but Kate and American Unbeatable Scroll Girl, they don't know, and it's fun to see them interact. But yeah, there's a threat coming, so we'll see what happens. So this is the end of issue number 2. What did I think about it? I thought this issue was fun. I enjoyed it. It's a fun issue. It's a fun series as a whole. It's not something to take seriously. I liked, her working retail and kind of like getting so lost because she really can't keep up a job and keep being a superhero, and that's what kind of shows in this issue. Like she can't juggle both of her lives. I like the subplot with the whole book thing. Hopefully, it becomes the main plot so she can basically fight Haiti. I think her name is Haiti. I might be saying it wrong, but anyways, it was nice seeing that, or seeing her like best friend, I mean ex best friend slash arch nemesis come to visit her. That was fun, and I enjoyed the whole burger meetup because at first she was like, "Oh, sorry guys that I, huddled you into a place. This is an emergency. I got fired." And everybody at first is mad, but then they're like, "Oh, let's get some burgers. Like, what the heck? I'm not doing anything right now." So it was fun seeing that. And yeah, I think the best, like my favorite thing was that she invited Captain Marvel, but she didn't show up. And I read this book right after Captain Marvel, so I was like, oh, I understand where she is. I understand why she didn't show up. And I thought, even though that was like a small detail, I thought it was cool because it kind of connects into it. Because in Captain Marvel's book, she's really busy and she can't come at all to Earth. Because she never has free time. So it was kind of cool that this book didn't make her show up here. Um, and we know that she is really busy, so I thought it was cool that it kind of like, it's not connected, but it kind of shows that this book is in sync with the other books, I guess. But yeah, cool seeing this issue. I liked it. It's not like my favorite read ever each and every month, but I enjoy it. And I gave Patsy Walker, also known as Hellcat, a 7.5, and it's an enjoyable book. I like it. Good art. And yeah, it didn't blow me away this issue. I enjoyed issue number 1 more. because I think this issue tried to juggle a lot of plot points, but it was still fun. So 7.5, and thanks for watching, guys. Hope you like this video. Also subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so, and have a nice day, guys. Goodbye.